Cheryl Antoine made it into work all right this morning. She said it took a little bit of time. Great to have you joining us from Chin.
Same here, my dear. Same here. We did it. I had a very responsible driver. So, you know, we took our time and we took the back roads and we got in with no worries so far.
Just a slower crawl.
Exactly. Just a slower crawl. I could have had my tea and finished it before I got here.
That's a sign of a long trip in.
No, girl.
All right. You've got a busy lineup and you've got some wonderful events that you saw happen and some to look forward to.
Exactly. Our Dr. Case Ganim from our own Dialogue with Diversity program here on this Chin Radio. He's on Wednesdays at 3. He had his book launch and that was on the 10th. And that's at Catherine Street, so that was a success. And you know, it's an interesting read. It's dialogue referring to the lack of equality for women in Yemen. And I guess it would apply to the lack of equality for women in other places where, you know, there's still that sort of pressure in terms of their social and cultural backgrounds. So that was a success. And moving into, I guess, reaching back in time a little bit, the 26th Film Festival. You remember Run, Lola Run from 1999?
I do remember that movie title, yes.
Well, Run, Lola. I guess Lola had a really long run because that's on again with cinema audiences. It's an award-winning program, show, and that's going to be on Friday the 13th. And you at 7:30 p.m. you can catch them. Admission is free. That's a good thing. Admission is free, so you get to go. It's at the Goethe Institute, Ottawa, at St. Paul University, which is at 223 Main Street in the sort of southeast.
So you don't even have to go to the Sundance Film Festival to be able to enjoy this movie.
It's home to you, and it's something that if you missed it before, if you were too young, then you have a reprieve now. Run, Lola Run is back to us. And then for those who like to do a bit of a jig, Irish social dance is a great way, of course, and they're going to be having dance classes. It's a fun way to exercise and to mingle. I just might think about doing that. And
are you quick on your?
Only for the exercise.
Are you quick on your feet?
Yes. Yeah, pretty much so. Pretty much so.
You can give it a try then.
But it's for couples of all ages and for people who want to socialize. And it's going to be going on throughout the season, so you can learn to, and free munchies and desserts. So there they have you dancing to take off some of the weight. Then you put it back on with free munchies, but they have desserts, teas, and prizes. It's just going to be a fun do. You know, the Irish always know how to kick up the heels in more ways than one.
And sorry, where was it taking place once again?
It's the dance lesson begin at about 7:50, not 7:30, 7:50 p.m. St. Margaret Mary's Church at Fabian Street in Ottawa. And I'll give a phone number. It's 613-523-9702. That's 613-523-9702. And get in on it, you know, so you'll be all ready for if you have the luck of the Irish.
Well, hopefully a lot of people do. And if people want to get a hold of you, get more information on some of the cultural events, how can they do that?
613-244-0979. And we love to hear from you on Chin Radio 97.9 FM. Check us on our website to www.chinradioottawa.com.
Do you have a fun show planned today?
Fun show planned for today, and I'm doing some prepping for Sunday's program as well. I have my dear friend Alessio in the production booth there waiting for me.
They're waiting for you. Okay,
yeah,
do you want to give?
He's at home waiting for me as well.
Do you want to give any of your shout-outs before we let you go?
Reese, love you, darling. See you soon. And for those of you who are going to the Liberal thing this evening from Fort Indigo, that's also free. So something else to women's program with the Liberals Women's Program. They're having a 4 to 6 soiree, so to speak, this evening at Indigo.
Perfect.
Sharice, love you, darling. See you soon. And the rest of our viewers, listeners, those who catch me at the stores and wherever, love you for checking in at us here at CTV2 Morning Live and at Chin Radio 97.9 FM.
Thanks,
and
Cheryl.
love to my darling Kurt. Hope you had an excellent birthday week.
Thanks a lot for that, Cheryl. We'll check in with you next week.
Will do, love. Looking forward.
Okay.